The FTC is reporting that a family spent $187 million raised for cancer charity on cars and vacations. That's right. So federal officials are in the process of reaching a settlement with a Tennessee family who's been living high off the hog as a result of their network of fraudulent charities who were collecting money allegedly for cancer research, okay? So this family was buying themselves cars, gym memberships, luxury cruise vacations, college tuition, and employing family members with six-figure salaries, all because people were generous enough to donate their money to this fake charity. Okay, so the charities are run by a family. The patriarch is James T. Reynolds Sr., along with his ex-wife, Rose Perkins, and their son, James T. Reynolds Jr. Okay? They sent very, very little money to actual cancer patients, instead funneling the cash back into the family's pockets and lavish lifestyles. So we are talking about almost $200 million, okay? This is a huge deal. Some of these fake charities had names like the Cancer Fund of America, Cancer Support Services, the Breast Cancer Society, Children's Cancer Fund, and the way that they were able to kind of operate under the radar and still gain all these big donations was because they weren't actually soliciting very wealthy people. What they did was they hired telemarketers to collect donations, usually in increments of $20, asking them to provide financial aid and other support to cancer patients, including pain medication, transportation, to chemotherapy visits, and hospice care. Right? On paper, seems legit, $20. Now, these charity scams are nothing new. If you're going to donate to a charity, unfortunately, we are at a place in our society where it's very easy to get scammed, one, and two, very easy to do a quick cursory Googling and find out where a good charity might be to get that information. So there's a good article in the New York Times that was published a while back dealing with that, saying, you know, what are the most cost-effective charities? Are they not going to rip you off? What percentage of the money is actually going to the people in need? All good stuff like that. Okay, so here's the bottom line. These people clearly bit off way more than they can chew, but this settlement is actually going to work out very well in their favor, actually. So check this out. Okay, so because of Perkins' quote, inability to pay, there's a $30 million judgment led against her, and it's going to be suspended entirely. That means she doesn't have to pay anything. $65.5 million judgment against Reynolds Jr. is only going to cost him $75 grand, and former president of Cancer Support Services is facing a $41 million judgment. He's only going to have to pay $60,000. So they seem to have made out pretty well in this whole scheme, and no one is going to be getting their money back. Ugh, it's just a terrible story. No one wins here, right? The donators, their money didn't actually do anything. Cancer patients, they didn't get anything out of it. No one is winning except for this family, who may have to answer for their consequences now, but by and large, they did pretty well for themselves. Let me know what you think about this in the story below. Have you ever donated to a charity and realized later that maybe it wasn't as on the up and up as you would have thought? Let me know. Send me a message. Don't forget to subscribe to The Fowler Show.